Hey guys, happy weekend and servus from Vienna. Today, I want to speak with you about Fantom. Since Fantom has seen such a huge increase over the last 2 weeks, and many guys have been asking me on this already, have been saying, like, what do you think about Fantom? Yeah, and I have to be honest with you, or I always want to be honest with you. I'm a big bag holder of Fantom since 2018 already. So everything I say here today about Fantom comes from my own research, from why I am convinced that this project can go to a much higher value as it has right now. Follow me with this video, check it out till the end, and I will show you many reasons why Fantom has such a great potential. But keep in mind, since I am a bag holder myself, I don't want to give anyone financial advice on this. So nothing that I say here is financial advice. I'm deeply with skin in this game. So why should I say anything bad about it? I'm really just sharing with you what I have found myself. And let's get right into it. Start with a basic overview on Fantom, where we sit at the moment in the crypto market. We see Bitcoin here, number one at the moment, with 440 billion market cap, fully diluted. And I highly recommend you guys to activate this on CoinGecko. Always show the fully diluted valuation. It will make your life much easier when you want to do your research on projects like Fantom or like other competitors. So you see here the fully diluted valuation, which is the market cap in the end when all the tokens that are programmed in this kind of protocol, if they all are on the market. And here we also see a very interesting metric, which is market cap relatively to the fully diluted valuation. So for Bitcoin, it means 92% of coins are on the market, are actually mined in this case. This doesn't take into account the coins that have been lost or the coins that are lying in some Satoshi wallets and are probably never touched again. So yeah, always keep in mind that this is just a number that's based on the calculation of the circulating total supply and the fully and the full supply that will be there one day. So for Ethereum, since Ethereum has no max supply defined, this is one actually, and for stable coins as well, as you see here. But let's go down to Fantom. And Fantom currently 46, still number 46. Welcome back to the top 50 Fantom. Has taken it a while actually, since we were there in some earlier years. During the DeFi times, Fantom has seen a good influx of dApps and of money and users. And now Fantom is sitting at a market cap of 1.14 billion. This means that when we look at the total fully diluted valuation, that the number is not so much different actually. So compared to most projects, 80% of the Fantom tokens are actually in circulation. They are used as gas on the network. They are used to be staked by the supporters of the network to keep the network running and to validate and to earn a share of the transaction fees, so to say. So yeah, and this number here is interesting. Let's start to look at the fully diluted number. Maybe that's even more important. So fully diluted Fantom has 1.4 billion valuation in US dollars. And if we see what the price is currently, so if we double that price, for example, like doing a 2x from here would mean a 90 cents Fantom, and that would bring Fantom at about 2.8 fully diluted, I want to say. If it's not fully diluted, we are rather here. But fully diluted, we would be at a little less than 3 billion and around the region of Aptos. And when you also know that Aptos had just a very strong hype in the last time as well, and Aptos has a good backing by VCs, and Aptos has been shielded by many influencers. You see here, Aptos has a very, very bad ratio from between market cap and fully diluted valuation. So Aptos definitely, if you did some good profits, that's not financial advice, obviously, but if you did some good profits on Aptos and you're thinking of taking this money off the table, it's definitely safer to put it into Fantom. Fantom has not this strong inflation that we will see in Aptos. I promise you that you will see Aptos going massively down. Obviously, as I said, this is not my financial advice, but that's what I deeply believe in. And you see 17 billion has Aptos here, 17 billion market cap, which brings it all the way up to above the stablecoin of Binance USD. So this is insane to look at the numbers, what we actually have as a market cap, because this will be the final number after all the tokens are out. And when tokens are unlocked, these big backers, investors, they want to take their money off the table. They want to take out their earnings. They want to secure their profits. So they will dump. They will dump Aptos, and probably Aptos can be a strong project in the future. I don't know. But as an investment case, you need to always wait for when tokenomics are looking better. Tokenomics like this, they can result into a good pump. You need to carefully look at token release schedules there. So if there are no tokens releasing for a long time, then this can result in a massive pump, because it can also be pumped much easier by the smaller amount of holders. So it can be, you could say, manipulated to the upside and can be pumped. So the retail is FOMOing in. But then the big dump will start one day when token unlockings are happening and big players are taking their money back to them, taking them off the table, locking in profits. So be careful with this. So back to Fantom. So Fantom going to 90 cents, definitely not a problem. What about Fantom going to $3? And Fantom at $3 is definitely also not a case that cannot happen, right? It's like a 7x from here, a bit more maybe, right? And it would get Fantom to about the valuation of Polygon. Polygon itself has also very strong tokenomics, but I definitely see these projects very close comparable to each other. Polygon has seen a stronger growth. I guess last year, a lot of dApps, a lot of protocols have been launched on Polygon, but Polygon is a scaling solution for Ethereum. Fantom technically isn't, while you could actually say it's used in a similar way. So a lot of the total value locked on the chain has been moved from Ethereum to Fantom. It has been moved to other side chains, to all this layer 2 and different solutions, roll-ups. Recently we saw the roll-ups of Optimism and Arbitrum Rise, but Fantom itself is not technically a layer 2 solution to Ethereum, but it is used in a similar way by the users. And in the end, users are those who are right. So if the cross-chain interaction between these two chains is easy, it doesn't really matter if it's a real layer 2 to Ethereum or not. Probably you could argue that it doesn't have the security of Ethereum. Well, okay, But on the other hand, let's check a bit more about what Fantom is strong in and why it's also very secure and very scalable, especially very scalable network, perfectly for the DeFi use case, as we have been seeing it used all the time as well. If you like this kind of content, make sure you don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel to not miss any updates. So let's look into Twitter as one of my favorite sources for crypto news. Obviously, a lot of shill is included there, but you will find good stuff like Crypto Hub here has been shared by some people. I was just looking for comparison between Aptos and Fantom because I think it's very interesting to point out here that this is such a significant difference where you see great tokenomics, bad tokenomics. It doesn't mean that the project with great tokenomics is better valued. And there are even many more factors which let Fantom stand out compared to projects like Aptos. So you see here, Crypto Hub is talking about the huge mark inefficiency in layer one chains. And he wants to tell you, maybe his financial advice, I don't know. He wants to tell you that Fantom could be the great second chance for you if you missed Aptos. And let's compare some chain metrics, he says. Aptos has 21 million in volume, while Fantom has more than 10x that amount. And total value locked is even crazier. You see 20 million versus $246 million locked on Fantom. This is from, I have seen it shared right now, but it's from 26th. So it's just 2 days old, basically. So the numbers probably are very new. I don't check for you now, like if this is the totally correct value here, but it's probably a bit different to when he did this analysis here. So cumulative volume, you see Aptos has 83 million, and accumulated the volume of Fantom is 93 billion already. I mean, this is accumulated, so let's say, okay, doesn't predict the future, right? But Fantom is not a new project anymore. It has been around since 2018, and it never had any big problems, or chain has been stopped, or any crazy things happening like with projects that have been in the top 10 like Solana or something. So keep in mind that it's relevant that the chain has been tested for many years, and there are lots of dApps and lots of protocols deployed on Fantom as well that could have happened a lot, but there wasn't. So very, very VAR proven, crypto VARs proven coin here as well. Protocols on chain, you see Fantom has over 270 protocols, and Aptos has like 18. What are you gonna do there? You're gonna play with 18 strange dApps that maybe give you some fun, but what is the real value of it? The real value is if there are dApps that users can actually work with, where you can deploy your funds, where you can do DeFi activities, lending, swapping, all the exchange things. And then we will talk about things like gaming and stuff. I think also Fantom has a new fund that also supports ecosystem growth. They are reallocating now about 10% of the project's fees to ecosystem growth, and also to support these new projects that want to build on the chain. It's really interesting, this inefficiency, as he calls it, and definitely one strong thing that speaks for Fantom. But let's go to what we actually wanted to talk about. How did that all begin? And it was this guy, Andre Cronje. Andre Cronje, previously founder of Fantom, and he left then, and then he came back. Some say he's a very impulsive guy, like he seems to do decisions like I am going forever now, and then some months later he's basically back. And it all started with Andre basically coming back late last year. Suddenly, out of nothing, he posted again. He posted about Fantom. He says very honest that Fantom tried a few times to copy the narratives of competing layer ones, and every time they got burned. He has written down here his lessons, and this was where rumors started, like beginning of November, where they said, okay, this guy is finally coming back. And next, I think it took a week or something, he was posting again about Fantom technical updates, and he put in his bio that he is back as architect or something. One of the biggest or like most well-known architects of the whole Web3, actually, Andre Cronje, that he is backing Fantom once again, and he is starting to innovate with the Fantom virtual machine. So building like a complete new roadmap now this year, so Fantom can go ahead. So, and Fantom kept doing what they always did. They kept investing in the ecosystem, pushing out new grants, pushing out grants for Web3 gaming as well, because I guess they see that adoption for crypto can be very strongly influenced by gaming. It can be a big catalyst for adoption. And then Andre wrote this masterpiece on the 28th of November. What do I say, masterpiece? But it's this piece, I believe, that really started this strong attention to Fantom, because many projects have been in critics. They have been criticized for for being close to bankrupt. You know, like a lot of problems have been happening with bankruptcies. And then Andre posted this article actually saying that Fantom has 30 years of runway with the current burn rate, and that the protocol is earning over 10 million US dollars every year in with the fees that they earn, excluding any capital gains at all. So yeah, that was kind of the start of it. And then he posted massive stuff here on all the ecosystem growth going on in Fantom. And yeah, this ended up really in a huge run now. And looking at the tokenomics, I mean, this is a project that is usable. Also, the gas fees and everything, it's usable. It works. It just works. And many of you that have been in crypto for a while know that it's not like God given that projects work, and that they really are building, and the Fantom team or the Fantom Foundation, it's very decentralized, that they actually keep building. Very interesting, definitely. And when you want to know what Fantom's further rise to $3 and more can actually fuel, you can look at the Fantom Foundation's Twitter page. I think it's very interesting to check it out. There was a event, or there is ongoing a conference in Miami right now, and at this conference, Fantom presented good updates like this one here. Brad Nickel, he says that the narrative of why you shouldn't need layer twos if a chain is built right. And there are so many impressive new things going on. You see like presentation by Simone Pomposi, marketing and user experience at Fantom, CMO actually, and he posted this of the presentation where a lot of updates upcoming, new database, everything is getting faster and reduce storage to make it easier also for new nodes to join, so it doesn't need so much space to store the whole chain. Smart contract storage, you see all these things of a project building with good tokenomics. This is something I want to be investing in myself. Yeah, check it out yourself. Transaction rate is getting faster, storage is getting less. Everything all together is looking very, very promising for this new roadmap that they presented. And yeah, keep a close eye on if they really keep building on this pace that they promise. And if they can fulfill their promises, then Fantom can definitely be one of the biggest winners of this upcoming bull market. I'm deeply convinced in this. And this being said, I want to wish you a wonderful weekend. If you want to see more of my content, check out my video on the ultimate Bitcoin bottom. It's already very old, from 2021. I think it was in the summer crash when I recorded it. And back then, I didn't know that my prediction would become right. So yeah, check it out. And until next time, all the best. Your Alex.